Hello children. Today once again I am here with the first chapter of economics, that is the story of village Palampur. In the previous session we discussed important information about Palampur. In today's session we are going to discuss organization of production, or you can say factors of production. So there are four important factors of production. Number one is land, number two is labor, number three is physical capital, in which there are two, fixed capital and working capital, and the last is human capital. Clear? So these are the important factors of production. Now here arises the question, what is the aim of production? The aim of production is to produce the goods and services that we want, and these goods and services can be achieved with the help of these four factors. So let us start the first and the most important factor, that is the land. Land is the first requirement. Land is the first important requirement, which includes natural resources, water, forest, minerals, etc. So land is the first requirement, and other natural resources such as water, forest, minerals are also essential. Land is fixed in nature. Land is fixed in nature, and it is the basic natural resource required as an input in any production activity. So without the land, no production activity can be done. It is fixed also. It is available to us in a limited quantity. Now comes the second important one, that is labor. Labor is the second most important factor of production. People who will do the work. Some production activities require highly educated workers to perform the necessary task. Other activities require workers who can do manual work. Each worker is providing the labor necessary for production. So we know that without labor, no production activity is possible. There are two types of labor, skilled labor and non-skilled labor. Skilled laborers are those laborers which are skilled in a particular type of job. They are highly technical hands. They can perform a particular type of task. Unskilled labor, we can use them in any kind of work, manual work. The third requirement is physical capital. Physical capital means variety of inputs. Variety of inputs is required at every stage during production. Now there are two components of physical capital, that is fixed capital and working capital. Now what is fixed capital, children? Fixed capital. What is fixed capital? Tools, machines, and buildings. Tools, machines and buildings are called as fixed capital. Why they are called fixed capital? Because they can be used in production for many years, and therefore they are called fixed capital. The second is working capital. What do you mean by working capital? Working capital means working capital. Working capital. Working capital means raw material and money in hand. Raw material and money. Raw material and money in hand are called working capital. A variety of raw materials are used in the production activity. For example, if we want to produce clothes, we need yarn. Some money is always required during production to make payment and buy other necessary goods. So without raw material and money, no production activity is possible. Raw material and money in hand are called working capital. Unlike tools, machines and buildings, these are used up in production. Now, after this, there is very important factor, that is the human capital. Human capital play a very important role. How? Because humans with their knowledge, skills and enterprises make production possible. We need knowledge and enterprises to be able to put together land, labor, physical capital and produce an output, either to use ourselves or to sell in the market. In these days, human capital play a very important role. Every production is organized by combining land, labor, physical capital and human capital, which are known as factor of production. We will read through the story of Palampur. We will learn more about the first three factors of production, that is land, labor and physical capital. For convenience, we will refer to these physical capital as the capital in this chapter. We are going to consider physical capital as the capital in this chapter. So children, this is all for today's class. Today I discussed organization of production. These are the four main production factors of production: land, labor, physical capital. And physical capital is divided into two: fixed capital, working capital, and last is human capital. This is all for today's class. We will meet again with a new topic, that is land is fixed. Thanks.